Hello, John. How are you?
Doing well.
Nice, nice. All right. Well, I have questions for your video. I want to understand, and I want you kind of to define or uh, rephrase what you said about the GED per capita in this country. And what was it again? The
um,
comparison.
GDP per capita.
GDP. Sorry, GDP.
I basically said in the beginning of my argument that one of the harms is that the U.S. makes a lot more money than most countries, and
Uh,
their education system isn't really that far ahead of a lot of countries.
huh.
I
Okay.
said specifically that we're ninth in GDP per capita, but roughly 15th in education.
Okay.
So money isn't being spent efficiently on education. It's really the harm.
Okay. I understand. All right. And then for the No Child Left Behind Act 2001, uh, you talked about kind of not repeal but a override of the law or act, and then but under section 2342, it mentions that it's this is for the purpose of this is one of the sections that mentions the purpose of it. To basically number one is to improve the quality of civics and government education by educating students um, about the history and principles of the Constitution of the United States, including the Bill of Rights, and to foster civic competence and responsibility, uh, and to improve the quality of civic education and economic education throughout cooperative civic education and economic education exchange programs with emerging democracies. Uh, so would something like that be overridden,
Like
written all, or
basically, you can say that because the plan that we're establishing here could still educate people about those concepts.
uh-huh.
It's just a reorganization of the way we're doing it.
Okay, all right. And then kind of like the most last thing. So it's going to be cost $7,000 basically to re-educate, uh, for one per teacher. So are they going to have to go back to school, or how's that going to?
Well, it's like for teachers to um, be professors at higher education levels,
Yeah.
then they'd have to be more qualified, and they'd have to go back to.
Huh.
They don't have to go back to school, but to be like considered well qualified, they'd have to go back to school for a year.
Okay. All right. Sounds reasonable. Okay. Thank you.